Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah was born on the 20th of March 1953 to Mr. Emmanuel Mensah Ayitey and Madame Phoebe Ajoko Mensah in Nungwa in the Greater Accra region. He had his elementary education at the Nungwa Presby Primary School and continued to the ACC Middle School also in Nungwa.
Na chomi adote osu ke adote luga ke adote fito oyeshi omo le badina wo wa no kwali ni ba ehien ba me yage enage shi woye ekume femu ni wo ya wo bada wo chwale na jinsan tena kambia mi.
Reverend Ayitey Mensah, our father, is calm and unassuming.
Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah fully accepted the call to ministry upon his life and enrolled at the Abetifi Ramsaya Training Center from January 1977 to December 1978. A year later, in 1979, the affable man of God, through diligence and a burning desire for lost souls, became the Kaneshie District Evangelist. He diligently served in this capacity for 2 years, after which he enrolled at the Trinity Theological Seminary in Legon to pursue studies in ministry. He was commissioned into the ordained ministry in 1984 and posted to the PCG Bethel Congregation, La, in the same year as second minister, a capacity in which he served for 3 years. During this period, his humility and call to humanity endeared him to the hearts of many.
My name is Catechist Mrs. Faustina Akushka Odai.
Atomi Osofo Joseph Anang Obodai.
I know Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah since 1970. In 1979, he was attached to Zimmerman Presbyterian Church as a minister trainee. So he was the one who took us through confirmation lessons. And through that, he built our faith in the Lord.
Osofo Ayitey Mensah Trinity Ongele Yakwe Nanu Wadrumo na Nina. Ya chuchu English ni ye pai ni ya chuchu ni e sileba jemi la bini yo la o kami shiduma oh.
While serving as a minister at Bethel Congregation La, Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah's insatiable quest for knowledge, not only in ministry but in the secular world of work, led him to pursue a 1-year marketing program at the Institute of Management Studies. He was also elected as Ghana Presbytery Ministers Fellowship Secretary from 1984 to 1991. Within that same period, he also served as Ghana Presbytery Session Recorder. He was later transferred to the Prince of Peace Congregation in Tema from 1987 to 1995. In the year 1991, the Lord multiplied the responsibilities of his servant. He became the Ghana Presbytery Clerk, serving in that position for 7 years. Became Tertiary District Minister from 1995 till 2001. Continued to serve as La District Minister from 2001 to 2006, and later the Adabraka District Minister from 2006 to 2011. Once again, the quest for knowledge grew strong in him. So, in 1998, he enrolled at the Louisville Presbyterian Seminary in the United States of America to pursue a master's and doctorate degree in ministry. In 2011, through God's guidance, Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah became Tema Community 1 District Minister and served for a year.
In fact, he built our faith in the Lord. He strengthened us. Even in 1978, when we were in school, going to write our Form 4 Living Certificate, he was the one who built us. He directed us to know how to pray. It is not only learning which will make you succeed. So he led us through all those things, and then through confirmation class.
As he was later in 2012 assigned the responsibility of chaplaincy at the Accra Church for the Presbyterian Church of Ghana.
My name is Reverend Lord Jampo. I am the chaplain for Riches School. I'm also an associate minister for Zimmerman Memorial Congregation, Nungwa. I met Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah when I gained appointment to teach French at Rich's School.
My name is Joyce Ayitey. Some people call me Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayitey. I first met him when he became the Presbyterian Reverend Minister for Accra Ridge Church. He was almost shy, I can say. Maybe he wasn't, but that's how some of us saw him. A great preacher, very interested in our spiritual growth.
Having served in that capacity for 4 years, he assumed the position of the Hacho District Minister and in 2018 appointed Nungwa District Minister.
My name is Emmanuel Kujo Ame, District Session Clerk for the Nungwa District of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana. Working with Papa Jonah was nice and interesting. I mean, this is a man who has worked with the Presbyterian Church for over 44 years. And so he has experience in the church. And so when you are working with him, he's able to guide you in what has to be done. Some of the fond memories of Papa Jonah that I'll miss so much is when he's happy and he's laughing and clapping. Ha, 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 ha. Then you add, yo, 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 yo.
My name is Reverend Samuel Ayitey, Associate Minister of Nungwa Zimmerman Memorial Congregation. I would describe Papa to be a team player. He believes in teamwork and he always gives opportunity for members of the team to unearth their talents, their gifts, to build the church. And welfare is more concerned about welfare issues, welfare for members of the church, and then the welfare for his agents. And because of that, he established what we call the 1 million cedi project. The essence of the 1 million cedi project is a seed fund to seek for welfare members within the Nungwa district, and then also for infrastructure projects.
We are grateful working with you. We enjoyed your relationship. Even though sometimes you were strict with us, we learned a lot and we enjoyed your friendliness.
Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah also holds a certificate in advanced leadership training from the Haggai Institute in Singapore, certificates in family life education and marriage counseling. He also holds a diploma in theology from the Trinity Theological Seminary, a master's and doctorate degree in theology from the Louisville Seminary, USA. As a former chorister, Papa Jonah's love for music is infectious. As a man dedicated to the cause of God and the development of his country, Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah has held many other reputable positions, which include, but not limited to, board member, Tema Presbyterian Secondary School, a mission partner, Heartland Presbytery, USA, chairman, Teshin Local Council of Churches, board member, Ghana Presbytery School of Ministry, lecturer, Ghana Presbytery School of Ministry, vice board chair, La Presec, representative of the Ghana Presbytery on the Greater Accra Regional Committee of the Ghana Evangelism Committee, vice president and president, National Ministers Conference, vice board chairman, Accra Ridge Church School, chairman of PCG National Committee on the Aged, board member of Agent Welfare.
He had covenanted with God to stay a single parent so that he could focus all his attention on raising his children. I found it most unusual because a lot of men find it difficult to stay single when they lose their spouses. And it was one of the things which really endeared me to him. The fact that he loved his children so much and he wasn't sure whether another woman would be able to provide the children the love that his departed wife had shown the children. Great sacrifice, great sacrifice.
He is currently the president, Ghana Presbytery Psychologists and the Pastoral Careers Association. Chairman, Nungwa Local Council of Churches, Director of the Gam Presbytery School of Ministry, and District Minister of Nungwa.
I'll miss his encouragement. I'll miss he creating that opportunity for members to use their God-given gifts. I also miss his delegation. As a senior minister, he is easily approachable, is down to earth.
Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah is a transformational leader who believes in the power of empowerment. He is a team player who believes in the abilities of all.
I'll describe Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah as someone who is an empowering leader. He empowers his subordinates to work. He sits back, observes them, and guides them. There's one thing I have gained from him. And one thing he does, when he even observes anything that he wants to correct you, he will not speak to you verbally. He will only give you a book to go and read. And as you read the book, you identify what he wants you to learn. And that is great about Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah.
Papa is a father to me, is a mentor, is a scholar par excellence. So always urges us as agents to read, to strive for excellence.
We are indeed grateful to God for this gift and the life of Reverend Dr. Jonathan Ayitey Mensah.